Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. I hope everybody's doing all right. This is Hood Action News. We're your hosts. I am Gigi.
I'm AE.
And tonight we have a special guest. We have Dante from Dante Analysis joining us tonight. Hey, Dante.
Hello, hi Nuna. Thank you again for having me on this podcast. I'm definitely excited to get into this album review.
Yes, when I go ahead and publish the podcast tonight, I'm gonna also put Dante's socials in so y'all can go and follow him and subscribe to him on YouTube. He does a lot of amazing album reviews, music video reviews. So y'all go and follow him. You know what I'm saying? He's a good guy, respectable, amazing person. He's a part of the fam. We appreciate him. And I brought him on tonight. Well, we both brought him on tonight just to give an insight on this album review that we're doing. It is Don Toliver, Life of Don. It came out in 2021. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do a review about it. So I'm not gonna play the songs because basically copyright, you know what I'm saying, issues, and you know what I'm saying. I don't want nobody to be tripping, and you know what I'm saying, be like, oh, you know what I'm saying, because you already know. But yeah, Don Toliver, I love him. I love his music. His instrumentals are good, and this album is pretty good. It's 16 songs, 51 minutes, 34 seconds, and yeah, we can go ahead and get started. So the first song is Escape. So what did y'all think of that one?
I really like the production of it. Like, I really like the instrumental. Like you said, he always has great instrumentals. He always have great, sounds that fit his voice. And I like how unique his voice sounds. So I really like the instrumental to this one. I like the pace of it too.
Yeah, I agree. Go ahead, Dante. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's okay. Yeah, same thing. I like the first track. First track definitely set the mood for the entire album, and I love Don Toliver's voice. He has like a very unique voice, like definitely interesting for the people in the music industry. So I definitely enjoyed it.
Okay. I really like that song. Like, that was one of the songs that came up on my 2022 playlist of last year. A lot of this album came up on there. 5X, that's the next song. What do y'all think of that one?
That was a pretty good song. Yeah, 5X was a good song. Once again, I just feel like it was a good pace of the song. I feel like I really liked the lyrics of it as well. It was a good song overall. I really liked it.
Same for me. I like the overall. I definitely like production. This is actually one of the second songs on the project that I have it added to my playlist, and yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it too. The thing about Don Toliver I like about him is that he's different from other these like hip hop artists. You know what I mean? Like, this guy's from Texas, man. He's been doing this for a minute, and I like him. You don't hear a lot about him like in the news doing crazy stuff. He's like very low key, keeps to himself, do his music, and he just leaves. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't have all his business out on the internet. Let's just say you don't see him on the Shade Room every week. You know what I mean? Like, he has his own thing going on. I really respect him about that with his music. Let's see. The next song was my favorite, Way Bigger. That is my favorite song.
Mine too.
Of the album. The way it comes in, and like, oh my goodness, I had the bass on that song is like what gets me every time. I had to like pull the volume up because when that bass comes in, the first part, I'm like, oh, this is great. This is wonderful. Y'all good? I thought the Discord went out for a moment. It got quiet. I'm like, everything good?
Oh yeah, we just said, our piece on the song. Yeah, I really like this style of it. He kind of mixed it with rap and his R&B.
Yeah. Let's see. We got the next song, Flocky Flocky with Travis Scott. Now, Travis Scott gets on my nerves for several reasons, but there are some features that with him that I, like. He was actually on this album twice, so I liked it. It was a good song. You already know how Travis Scott is when he does his vocals. It's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Along with the auto tune, how he does.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like for this song was okay. I just feel like sometimes with Travis features, it's definitely a hit or miss.
Right.
But I feel like this one was kind of a little bit of a miss. Didn't really like his feature that much, but definitely later on it does get better.
Right. And I do agree with that. There are some features with Travis that are good. There's some that are just like, I don't think his voice meshed well with Dawn on this track. Because, the Travis Scott, there's some features that he's good with, and some it's just like, this ain't it.
Agree.
So the next one is What You Need.
I really like that one. And the music video for it was crazy. I didn't even know what was going on. He was flying through the air and all that type of
stuff. I need to sit down and watch that video again. I do. The song, I really enjoyed it. And this whole album was just great. Like, I need him to come out with something else immediately. But this was a good song. I like that.
The same. I like the song too, and definitely with the video, I could tell that Dante, he's definitely really creative with his music videos and how he wants to, like how it wants to be visually.
Right, I definitely agree. Like he has like you said, a vision. He has something like how he wants to paint out his story in his music video. You can tell.
It's very creative. I enjoy it. Like he puts a lot of work and thought in his stuff when he does it with his music and his videos. That's just nothing but respect right there.
Yeah.
Double standards. I like double standards because he sampled. It was a Project Pat or a 3-6 Mafia song that he sampled in there, and I like that. And if you don't know what it is, let me play a little bit. I could play like a little bit of 5, like little seconds of it. Hold on. Yeah, it was like a little bit of like I think it was 3-6 Mafia, because I was like, that has to be DJ Paul. It sounded like him during that track, but I like that sample they used at the beginning of it.
Yep, I agree too. Especially, I remember when I first heard this song and I heard the sample, I instantly thought, is this 3-6 Mafia? Because I feel like with any like rapper does like a sample for 3-6 Mafia, it's definitely gonna be a banger.
Yes, I agree.
And I kind of like the lyrics of the song as well. It's kind of like going over like the double standards of the industry, kind of.
Yes. That's what this guy is like. Really cool. I respect this guy a lot. Like I can't wait to see more from him with his music and stuff. I just like how he always keeps himself low key. You know what I'm saying? Very low key. Like SZA, she loves him. I think she was on her new album too.
He was.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, swinging on Westheimer. That's like a little bit more of a like upbeat type of song on this album. Do y'all agree? Or it's not upbeat, but it's a little bit more.
It's a little different, yeah. It's more like faster pace.
Yeah. How did y'all feel about this track?
Yeah, it was I would say it's all right, yeah.
Well, there's one song on the album, this album, that I was like, I avoid at all costs. The album was great, but there's just one song. It hasn't came up yet, but I think y'all know what it is. Not the one with Baby King, but it's the one with HVN and Sofago. I don't like that song.
Oh, I know the one you're talking about.
I don't like that song. I don't know. We'll just go.
Yeah. Okay. We'll go in order.
Yeah. Now this one, Drugs and Hella Melodies, that's featuring Kali Uchis. That's a good song. That's a
great song.
Really good song.
I listened to that song as soon as it came out. It was great. I love Kali Uchis, and plus, I think they're dating, aren't they?
Ooh, for real? You dating?
Yeah, I think that's his girlfriend, ain't it?
I don't know. Let me ask him right quick. I'm gonna ask him. No, I'm just playing. I ain't gonna ask him. I didn't know they were dating. Wow. Okay.
But yeah, I love the instrumental. I love the fantasy effects that they had in the music video.
Yes.
And it was tastefully done. Like that wasn't raunchy and nothing like that,
I like it. I like Kali Uchis anyway. She's good. Yeah. I like her stuff. So this was going to be a banger regardless. I'm like, she was a good fit for this song.
She was.
This was definitely one of my top songs on the album. This is what I call like a good mix of like R&B and vocals like meshing perfectly well together.
Exactly. Don Toliver, let me tell you something. You listen to this podcast, just go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, like, just go ahead and hit the Cash App, bruh. Just go ahead and hit it. Let's see. The next one is 2 a.m.
I really like that one.
That's a good song, too.
Yeah, same. I like 2 a.m. too. Very, very slow and mellow.
Yeah.
I like the way how the transitions in the song, especially at the end, how it transition out like slowly. That's the part I liked about the song the most. Very good song.
Yeah.
Get Throwed. I love the piano.
Yeah, absolutely.
Same here. That's like the piano was it was definitely one of the front runner of the instruments in this song.
Yeah, definitely the highlight.
Let's see. Company Part 2.
I like that one.
I like the snare in that song. If it's a good snare in the song, I'm going to like it. And that had a good snare in there.
Yeah, especially when it's not overused, because some people like to overuse snares in their beats. Like, no.
It just takes away from the creativity to the song. Like, that's all you had at the time was the snare. Talking about, it was an accident. I didn't know how to turn it on. Yes, you did. You just put it on there. Snare is fine, bro. Y'all, snare is fine, but y'all just overusing the snare is just way too much.
Yeah, definitely some rappers overuse the snares too much, and it definitely just distracts you from the overall song.
I think they do that on purpose because they know that the bars ain't hidden like that, so they use the snare to be a distraction along with the air horn. But I'm glad they finally laid off on the air horn.
Man, that air horn got on my nerves. Like, why do we have to have the air horn? Why is the air horn here? Who is responsible for the air horn? Who?
Yeah, I want to know.
Yeah, same here. I want to know too.
I'm going to find the person and just expeditiously just blame them for it because they brought it here to us. Outer Space. Oh, I love this because I love Baby King. I like Baby King because I'm like, when you hear Baby King, you hear Kendrick because that's his cousin. So I was like, okay, I like this. It's good.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, Kendrick Lamar and Baby King are cousins.
Oh.
They have like a sort of a similar rap style. Like you could hear it a little bit, but yeah. Because Baby King, he won his first Grammy last year.
Oh, congrats!
I think he did. He won his first Grammy last year. And what was the album, Bay? The album, his album.
I'm trying to blank on that name.
Cause the Baby King album.
Oh, the Blue Melodic.
The Blue Melodic. That was his album. That was a good album. And that came out in 2021, but that was a good album. That was the song that he did with Kendrick Lamar when he was like it came out as a meme. What was it?
What is it? There was two different ones. There was the what is it? What was it? Not the one where he was saying brother. It was the other one.
Yeah.
Oh, top of the morning.
Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Top of the morning. That's where it came from. That one right there. That's where it came from. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, this horrible song, Smoke, featuring HVN. It's so fake. I hated that song. I hated that song.
Well, they just kept saying smoke over and over again. I'm like, make it stop.
Please, just end it already. Euthanize me right here, right now. That's how bad it was. I hated it. Oh my God.
I mean, the beat was alright, but I'm just like, y'all, say something else, please.
Like
the song was not it.
He had these there are some young cats. That's who they are. And I guess he was like, y'all come on this track, whatever. And I'm like, no, this is not it. I didn't like that. They did not go well with Don Toliver's style. Like, this is some stuff that's some NBA YoungBoy type stuff. I did not like that. I love rap music, but that style rap, I cannot stand. It's not for me. You know, some people like it. For me, I hate it. It's just way too much. And then the auto-tune is over the top. Like, oh my God.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
You can't pay me to listen to that song again. I avoid that song all the time. As soon as I get the album on, I'm like, skip. Now, You with Travis Scott. Now that's the one with Travis Scott I like on here. That one. That's a good feature on here. So I was like, okay, this is pretty good.
Yeah, I definitely like the feature on this song. Definitely better than the feature earlier, but yeah, Travis Scott definitely made it up this time.
Yes. What'd you think, sis?
So I didn't really listen to that one. I'm sorry. The one with Travis, I'm like, I can't take his voice, so I kind of skipped it. Sorry.
I'm sorry. It took me out.
Like, the ones that features Travis, I didn't listen to. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. We're going to skip to Crossfaded. I like Crossfaded.
Oh, I love Crossfaded. I love the tone of it. I just like how it is. Like, you just have me crossfaded. I'm like, yeah.
You be telling nothing but the truth in this song about being crossfaded. Everything. Like, yep. That's how you feel sometimes. And the last song is Bogus.
I really like Bogus.
Yes.
Same here.
Like,
definitely.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was gonna say definitely one of the songs, like, it's a good song to end the album.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So that was Life for Don. Like, we got like 20 more minutes and we're gonna talk about music, y'all. But so overall, how did y'all like the album? Overall,
I give it a solid 8.
I give 8. I give 8.5. 8.5. If he didn't have the other people in there that I don't like.
Right.
Right.
And that Smoke song.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. I definitely get the album like 8.5 out of 10.
Okay. I noticed when he does his albums, he has Travis Scott on a lot of his albums.
Well, he is signed to him, so it's kind of like Dreamville. You know, everybody who signed to Dreamville get a J. Cole feature. It's kind of like that.
I guess he's under
Yeah.
Cactus Jack Records.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm. Who's all under Cactus Jack?
I think it's Don Tolliver, Sheck West, allegedly Solfago, and I believe that's it.
Mm. At first, I thought that Cuddy was on there, and I was like, "No, Cuddy's on doing something else on another label." Let me go to his Instagram. Let me go to this Instagram. Who's on here?
Let's see.
Luxury
So
Tax 50. Luxury Tax 50. Who? Luxury Tax? Why would you name your rap name Luxury Tax?
Bro.
He was on the Cactus Jack tape that came out a few years ago.
So according to Google, there's Don Tolliver, there's Solfeo, there's Shaq West, Smoke Perp, Wonder Girl, Malu Travail, Jack Boys, Honcho Jack, and I think that's it.
Okay. I don't know half of them people. I only know Shaq West. I only know Shaq West. Shaq West went back to go play basketball.
I guess these labels, these records ain't selling. He gotta go make his money.
Yeah, he went back to play basketball. That's crazy. Oh wow.
I actually didn't know that he went back to play basketball.
Yeah, because he used to play basketball. Is he in the NBA or he playing overseas?
It's like overseas stuff.
Okay, it's overseas stuff. Okay. But that was I like the album. I like to see more coming from him in the future. But music wise, like what album, like what artists are y'all looking for that's coming out with music this year, if they plan on putting out any music?
Well, Key Layla, if y'all even know who she is, after a whole 84 years, she planned on putting out an album soon this year. Her last album was 5 years ago.
Thank you, Jesus, because I've been waiting on this woman for the longest.
She probably dropped some singles. I really like her song Contact that she dropped. I really like that song.
Oh, so glad, because I'm like, woman, where you been? You just can't just leave.
Like, the Solange got you in the basement, sis?
Done came out with Bluff and left me.
Exactly.
I'm excited for Gally Matthias. Now, that man know that he need to get in this studio and make my music. Now, he said he was 60% done. Now, this other 40% need to be done by this week. I ain't playing. Like, I've been waiting on this man. Since 2020, since he dropped Renaissance Boy. I needs my album.
Yeah, it's been 2 years, sir.
Like, you need to chop it up with it. Playing with them squirrels in your backyard. You need to come on and get my album together. You just can't leave. Besides, Renaissance Boy was like, that was his album. That was, oh my God, that album. No skips.
Period.
None. Amazing album. Frank Ocean needs to hurry up. He owes me anyway. He owes me an album.
He always leaving every 10 years here.
It ain't like he fell down the stairs like Dean. He has no excuse.
Right. Both of your ankles working, sir. And then JID, he said he working on DiCaprio 3. He didn't say when he was releasing it, but he says in the works, so I'm excited for that.
Ooh. Y'all know that Do y'all know Earl Sweatshirt?
Yeah.
He just dropped something. It was a single.
Oh, for real?
It's a single. It's called Bad Fruit.
Yeah.
I haven't heard from him in a while.
Well, he had an album came out last year. It was Sick. It was called Sick. It came out last year.
Oh.
It's a good album. I liked it.
I saw that Sam Smith dropped this past Friday.
Sam Smith?
Oh, he dropped another song?
No, he dropped an album.
An album?
Yeah.
What is it called?
It's called. Let me look it up. I just saw it. Gloria.
Okay. I'm gonna have to check this out. I'm looking on here right now. He got a song with Calvin Harris. I ain't heard from Calvin Harris in a very long time.
Yeah, like the last time I heard him, that song he did with Rihanna. You know how long ago that was, so.
Yeah. You know, my favorite album by Sam Smith was In the Lonely Hour. I really like that song. I mean, that album. That was a good album of his.
Oh, that album was released in 2014.
Yeah, that was his favorite album of mine. Because he has a song called Restart. That's really good. It was from his I think it was another edition of the album. But I like that one.
There's actually one artist I'm excited for. His name is I don't know if you guys heard of him. He's a rapper named NF.
How you spell it?
How you spell it?
Just NF. Like the letter NF.
NF?
Oh, NF.
I know who you're talking about. NF. Yeah. Okay. I've heard of him. I've heard of him.
Yeah, he's like a white rapper. He said he's dropping a single next month, and he's definitely dropping an album this year.
So I haven't like listened to his music, but I've heard of him. So like how is his music? Is it like let's see, it's not like I'm trying to think of someone oh my god, just like the white rappers that just not like Eminem, but shoot, I don't.
So basically, not black adjacent.
Yes.
No, but NF, his music is more it's dark, but the thing with his music that he doesn't cuss, not even one word in his music.
Oh, really?
You don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to curse and make good music.
That's good though. I don't got no problem with that. Is he better than Jack Harlow?
Anybody's better than the Burger King now.
Oh yes. He actually released a mixtape in 2021, and he had two features with Hops. He had one feature with Hobson and Tech Nine.
Tech Nine? Okay, I like Tech Nine. Oh wow. Okay. All right, now I'll check him out. Cause I was gonna ask his name, his face. The guy's face popped in my mind, and I was like, I hope he doesn't rap like this guy, and I couldn't figure it out. And then I thought about Cocaine, and I'm like, oh, G-Eazy, does he sound like him?
oh no.
Because G-Eazy has, the way he raps it's just like a typical white guy when he raps.
Yeah, there's nothing special about it at all. Right.
I'm sorry, G-Eazy, in my opinion, he cannot. I don't know. It's something for the ears.
Yeah, he's an interesting character.
Very interesting.
I know he used to date Halsey, and I know they broke up.
Yeah.
I heard some stories about them being together. I guess she wanted her black man, couldn't find one. She finally found somebody her color.
You know she's a strong black woman out here.
Right. She swears up and down she a black woman. I'm like, you sure are not. You sure not, lady. Stop lying. Let's see. Okay. So I'm trying to think of any other artists that I want to see this year. I would love to see more JPEG Mafia if he's gonna make anything this year. I don't want to see any more Drake. I'm done with Drake.
Please. I'm so tired of his bitter ass. He's bitter. I don't care what nobody say. He's bitter.
I'm sick of him. Sick of his face. Sick of the braids in his hair. I'm sick of his child. That's messed up to say. I don't want. Stop. Can you just leave us alone?
Please.
I can't do it. I've done so. I can only do so much. Let us be free. The internet. I hope the internet comes out with more music.
It's been so long since they've been together.
Yeah. Steve Lacy is blowing up right now, but they only found him through TikTok, and they don't even know his songs. I'm like, if you go find something through TikTok, at least take the time to, just study the artist and go back and listen to the music. You just can't go to this man's concert, know one song, and that's it. Listen to the whole album, man. Like, it doesn't make no sense. Like, this man, Steve Lacy, been around for a long time, man. He's written a lot of stuff for a lot of people, and he's young too, man. He's young, and like his album, all his albums are so good. The one album, Apollo, that is a good album. Gemini Rights came out last year. That was a good album too. So I can't wait to see more from him. But people better start putting respect on Steve Lacy's name, like for real. This man, been out here doing stuff. He wrote for J. Cole. He wrote for Kendrick Lamar. He wrote for Tyler the Creator. Like, come on, man. What? Yeah, he wrote for J. Cole. He wrote Folding Clothes. Kendrick, he wrote Pride. Tyler the Creator, he wrote 9/11 and Mr. Lonely. Like, this man been out here doing stuff for a minute. He helped Denzel Curry, Kali Uchis, Janae Aiko, Big Sean, 2288, Isaiah Rashad. Like, this man been out here doing a lot of stuff. Like, y'all gonna put respect on this man's name.
Oh, I know he got banked then. He wrote for all these big name folks. I know he got money.
Mm-hmm.
He has a very impressive resume.
Yes.
Yeah.
Raven Lenae, he wrote stuff for her too.
Oh, I love Raven Lenae.
And he wrote stuff for Blood Orange. So this guy got a lot under his belt. Like, if and when he retired, he gonna be good.
He can retire now if he want to.
Like, that guy is out here doing a lot of stuff. I'm proud of him. He's just a kid, man. Very talented. And he did stuff for Mac Miller too. Like, the guy's been out here for a long time. I'm proud of him. I love that guy. He's just adorable. He's adorable. He's the youngest. I think he's the youngest on the internet.
Yeah, he was the youngest. He was underage when the group was out, together. He was underage.
Like, he's 24. He's only 24.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a baby. He is a baby. But I'd like to see more from him. That man know he can play him a guitar.
He really can. Yes.
Oh, he wrote for Chloe and Halle too. You better go ahead. Okay.
Yeah, that man is making his coins. Get it how you can.
Yes. That's why I love to see young black man out here. Not only is he singing, he's getting in the studio, he's picking up an instrument, and he's using it. I'm not saying like every rapper or singer should do that, but like, in my opinion, if you are a singer, at least pick up some type of instrument and play it too, so you can have something to hone your craft with it. You know what I mean? It could be a piano, guitar, bass, the flute. Lizzo can sing and she plays the flute. Come on, man.
Right. I mean, another thing, if you just gonna stand there, you don't got no choreography you doing, there really is no excuse that you can't play an instrument.
Exactly. You can even play the kazoo. Go. You better do something. Do
When you
something.
said that, it reminded me of Jung Hyun. He used to play the kazoo at his concerts.
That man, as fine as he is, was out here playing the kazoo. You better get you one of the triangles and with the little ding ding. Do something like that. Come on, man. There's you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. What's an album that came out last year or a single that came out last year that you was hyped about, but when it came out you was like, oh no. Oh no.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, that's a tough one because all the ones I was waiting for, they were worth the wait.
Right.
I can't answer that one because all the ones I had for last year, they met my standards. I'm going to say that.
Okay.
Oh, I have one, but it's actually an album. It's a Little Baby album. That was very disappointing.
Wait a minute, which Little Baby album? The one that came out last year?
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta talk about that because I like that album. Now, that's okay. So, all right. So I'm gonna go to the album right now. Okay, I like the album. The only thing about it is that it's way too long.
How many songs it got?
It's got 23 songs on it.
Oh, wow.
And this album, I don't know who he's mad at, but he's mad at somebody. He is talking, he is mad. Like, I don't know who it is. But
I think it's Mr. Potato Head. Wasn't he and Mr. Potato Head getting into it not too long ago?
That and Jada Cheeves, that's his ex-girlfriend or ex-baby mama. Jada Cheeves, it was future ex-baby mama. Then she was going out with Lil Baby, and I think they're just friends. But either way, yeah, he had some words on that album, and I don't know who he was talking about, but you can hear the anger in this man's voice in this album. I like the song that he did with he actually did a song with Future. That's kind of interesting when they dated the same person. Wonder how that went. That was I like the song he did with Pooh Shiesty, and I like the one that he did with Young Thug. And I'm surprised he didn't go to jail after doing that album.
Young Thug still up in there.
Right. But I like the album, but it's just way too long. It was way too long. It took me in between just being busy. It took me 2 days to listen to it. I'm like, it's okay, it's good. Like, how did you feel about it? What was like what was it about it that you didn't like?
It's just, I think Lil Baby talks about the same repetitive topic. I think that's what the reason why I didn't really like it that much.
And I'm surprised that it did so well for how when it first came out. It was on the Billboard charts for a minute. Because when y'all remember when he first came out, what was the song called?
We Paid. Is it that one you speaking of?
What was that? Drip Hard. Drip Harder? Drip Too Hard. That's it. Drip Too Hard. Yeah, I like that song. I like that song when it first came out. But that album, it was a very angry album. I could tell. I was like, this man, he's angry at somebody. I don't know who he's mad at, but he need to go somewhere and lay down for a little bit because he looks like he sounds like this man sounds mad. Gunna, I don't even know if he gonna make any music because everybody out here said this man's a snitch, so I don't know.
Hey, if 6ix9ine can make something, so can Gunna.
Yeah. Let that man be all
Yeah.
right. He just trying. He saved himself from jail time. I mean, Young Thug was out here in court making a whole drug deal in court. I said, this is the ghetto. I had to look at it again with my own eyes to see if this is happening. This man actually did this in court. In court. In front of everybody. The judge, the plaintiffs, the damn jurors, the bailiff. Why would you do this?
He just asking to go to jail.
He want to go. He want to go. He wants to go. You know, Lil Yachty came out with the album. I don't know if my ears could do it. I can't. After that song he came out with Poland, I don't know if I want to do. I don't know if I want to listen to it. I'm sorry, I can't stand Lil Yachty's voice.
It is a little aggravating. I'm gonna be honest. Nothing against Yachty.
Right. It just sounds like when he be rapping, it's like he whining. Like he sounds like Candy when she sings, basically.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Dante.
No, I was just gonna say I think Lil Yachty needs to hang it up, try a different profession.
Thank you.
I feel like Lil Yachty, he'll be better as a producer than an artist.
just like designer.
Designer, yeah, like he's another one that's kind of repetitive, and he really needs to just let it go. Once again, nothing against designer. It's just like he's very one cut.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And like that first little single that he had, I mean, that was cool. But you know what I'm saying? Like he sometimes it's good just to stay behind the scenes, make music versus doing it, because like you'll have your one off and that's it. And that's what designer had.
Like, to be honest, he's kind of like a one-hit wonder, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know he's fully independent now, designer. So he's making his own music.
Like, is he doing okay? Like, I really haven't heard from him that much lately.
Yeah, he dropped a song not too long ago.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad that he's doing all right.
Yeah, I know he got.
After what happened to Takeoff, it really did something to him.
Because I did see designer did get booked for Rolling Loud Thailand.
Okay, he's still getting his checks.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, we got like 45 seconds. Well, we got to get off here because it's about to cut off. But I am your host, Gigi.
And I'm AE.
And thank you, Dante, for coming on. Check us out Sunday, Mondays, and Wednesday. And we're about to head off here. This was a good podcast tonight. We love music and, we got carried away. But y'all have a good night, and we'll talk to y'all later. Thank y'all for coming on and listening to us. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Night.